Hello everyone, Jack here. Thank you for clicking on the video. Um, Today I'm going to get back into this Dune inspired build. This is a spice harvester that I've made out of a bunch of plastic junk that was on its way to the waste bin. That's what I do. The artwork that I create is made out of junk, scraps. I just find shapes that I find interesting and they inspire me to create stuff. And this is how this came about. Um, so yeah, in my last video, I had corrugated cardboard for treads on these ball treads here. And then you got these tank treads underneath, which also had cardboard, corrugated cardboard. And that wasn't doing the build justice. And someone suggested that I change them out, and I thought that was a pretty good idea, and I almost copped out and left them. So yeah, I want to give a shout out to Andrew Foley. Thank you for encouraging me to change those. So I went and did my best to do it justice. I took some strips of rubber spikes that came from a safety helmet, like a children's safety helmet that had a mohawk on it. And I just chopped up the spikes down to nubs and cut the strips out because it was like rows of spikes. So I was able to cut out strips. And I wrapped the strip around each one, and I had just enough from those strips to complete this. So I went and did that. I also added these medium-sized rhinestones here. And I went and did that on both sides. I added small rhinestones over here, as you can see. Now, I did add them kind of close together, but I don't mind. I found it easy to just take a whole strip of them and just stretch out the strip like slightly and then just stick them on and start dropping super glue on them. But I think it looks all right. If I really want to, I can chip away, like skip one and chip one, like just do that all the way around. But I'm not going to go through all that for this. I think that looks fine. And I also added some over here, as you can see, on these tubes here. Got some here. These are purple, so it's kind of hard to see. And I added some greeblies, as you can see over here. And I put some greeblies over here on the sides. These were actually shocks from a toy truck. Anytime I see like pieces of a toy truck that have like interesting shapes like this, I trim them out and I save them. So I went and glued those on. I put this one here because this moves, so it kind of made sense to have that right there. I'm still going to do something else possibly on the sides here, on both sides. What else? Oh, I used a lot of tubing. Now this here screams Dune, in my opinion. So I really needed to add this on. And all these are, they're tubes from the insides of spray bottles. You just sand them down, get them nice and rough by sanding them, and then trim away the size that you need, like measure them to the build and trim them away. And then just add a little glue and they stick beautifully. And they stick right away too, so you have a little bit of time to position them the way you want them. But as long as you know that going into it, you'll be able to do it right. But yeah, I really like the way this came out. What else? Oh yeah, the treads on the bottom, I scavenged them. Somebody threw them out in the trash, and I picked them up and just scavenged the treads. And I had to like remove a few of the pieces of the treads to make them fit because they were bigger. And I took some of those pieces and made this little platform that rolls up by trimming down those pieces that I scavenged. I made a little roll-up platform, and I'm going to make it I'm gonna try to make it magnetic where it just clips on and stays there. And when you set it down, it's cool how it just drops, you know. And I thought that was a really nice touch for it, because there had to be some kind of way to get into the harvester, and this is all I could really think of. So as you can see, there's a little door there. A door right there. It's kind of tough to see, guys. I apologize, but I'm doing my best. I'll try to get some photos posted so that you guys can see better what I'm talking about. But there's a little door here with like a little canopy above it, which is kind of hidden in the shade right now. Right there, see the canopy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think, let me see if there's anything else left here that I didn't mention. Oh yeah, right here. I added this piece right here. This is actually from, it had a propeller on it. It's actually from a remote control submarine that I got at the thrift store, and I took it apart and scavenged it for pieces. And I glued this under here so that I can put some wiring or some tubing or both, making this look more like it's providing power to the tower here, you know. And it also fills in the area right here because it was just too straight and straight down. I didn't like it. So I just wanted to fill that little spot in right there, and I thought that did the trick. And just a few more things to go, like little rhinestones for rivets or bolts, medium-sized ones, small ones. And I'm just gonna stick a few on here and there on these plates here. Gonna put 2 on each plate. Then I'm gonna go to work on putting a light inside this chimney. I've seen images where it's, because this is a refinery, so I've seen images where the chimney is burning, like you see flames coming out of it, and there's a lot of black smoke coming out of it. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can put a battery in here, turn this into a battery housing, and make it to where I can twist this and it'll light up a light, and then just have black smoke pluming out. Hopefully I can achieve that. That's going to make it look pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching the video.